Welcome back. So, let's dive right into this explainer and completely unpack Friday, August 7, 2026. You know those rare mornings where you wake up, pour a cup of coffee, boot up your computer, and just realize the world is literally not the same as it was yesterday? Well, this specific Friday was exactly that. It completely rewired the global technology landscape, sending absolute shockwaves across AI, mega infrastructure, and digital entertainment. To really get why this matters, take a look at this quote from OpenAI CEO Sam Altman during the live-streamed launch event. He said, GPT-5 is not just a bigger model, but an integrated system that knows when to respond quickly and when to think deeply. This brilliantly captures how we've suddenly crossed a massive threshold. We're not doing basic reactive AI anymore. We're officially entering an era of complex reasoning ecosystems. It's way beyond just generating text now. It's about an AI that can collaborate with us in a remarkably natural and deliberate way. To make sense of all this, here is our agenda for today. First, a historic tech morning. Second, the brain, which is GPT-5. Third, the brawn, Terafab. Fourth, the culture, looking at GTA 6. And finally, number 5, the broader ripple effects. All right, part 1, a historic tech morning. August 7, 2026, the day everything accelerated. This seriously wasn't your standard daily tech news cycle. We watched a simultaneous leap forward across 3 completely different, yet totally connected industries. Think about it. Any one of these stories, whether it's OpenAI launching GPT-5, Tesla and SpaceX making an unprecedented industrial investment, or Rockstar finally dropping a definitive date for the most anticipated game ever, could easily have been the headline of the year. But no, they all hit at the exact same time. Moving to part 2, the brain. GPT-5 enters the chat. OpenAI's 5.6 family. The absolute game changer here is that OpenAI isn't just tossing out a single AI model anymore, they're rolling out a fully tiered ecosystem. Right at the top, you've got GPT 5.6 Soul. That's the powerhouse flagship built for deep reasoning and complex multi-step tasks. In the middle sits Terra, giving you that sweet spot between speed and quality. And down at the base is Luna, totally optimized for high-volume, cost-effective stuff. But here's the wild part. They simultaneously deprecated all of their previous models. So GPT-4o, o3, and o4 mini, they're gone. The message is loud and clear. Developers have to migrate to the 5.6 architecture today. Out of everything, though, the absolute standout metric is 74.9%. That is the score their specialized GPT 5.2 data codex model nailed on the SWE Bench verified test. If you're not familiar, that is a notoriously brutal benchmark for testing how well an AI solves real-world software engineering bugs. To put it into perspective, the old record was 68.2%. So this just proves the AI is a true autonomous coding agent now. It's not just a passive assistant. It actually reads files, executes commands, and hunts down complex security vulnerabilities totally on its own. Honestly, it's exactly the kind of capability the industry has been practically begging for after all the recent cybersecurity messes. We are watching this massive intelligence turn into daily infrastructure right before our eyes. OpenAI dropped a huge bombshell by making the basic ChatGPT text chat completely free for everyone, which is a massive direct strike at competitors like Google and Anthropic. Now, if you want the sheer power of Sol, you're ponying up for the $20 a month plus subscription. But get this, Microsoft instantly made Sol the default model from Microsoft 365 Copilot. Millions of people using Word, Excel, and Teams are suddenly being powered by OpenAI's absolute best model right this second. And with over 500 heavy-hitter organizations like Goldman Sachs, the Mayo Clinic, and NASA already on board, AI has definitively become our daily utility. Let's transition to part 3, the brawn. Terafab's massive global scale, building the $16.8 billion engine. Software needs physical hardware to run, and the staggering scale of this project is honestly hard to even wrap your head around. Tesla, SpaceX, and xAI are teaming up to build Terafab. Their goal? To produce 1 terawatt of AI computational power every single year. So what does that actually mean? Well, the entire global chip industry right now produces about 20 gigawatts annually. This single facility plans to pump out 50 times the computational output of the entire current global industry combined. It's a totally mind-bending leap in physical infrastructure. To actually achieve that impossible output, they are building what Elon Musk is calling the largest and most valuable building on Earth. It's landing in Grimes County, Texas, and Phase 1 alone is a $16.8 billion investment. We are talking over 100 million square feet of manufacturing space. That's roughly 2,300 football fields. A massive piece of this puzzle is Intel, who is stepping in as the manufacturing partner to make these custom chips. This could easily be the giant turning point Intel's foundry business has been desperate for. But obviously, bringing that much water, power, and high-tech labor into a rural Texas county is going to be a monumental challenge. Moving right along to Part 4, the culture. GTA 6 finally arrives on November 19, 2026. Man, it has been a long, rocky, anxiety-inducing road for gamers. After missing the initial fall 2025 target, slipping to May 2026, and then suffering yet another delay, Rockstar and Take-Two's CEO Strauss Zelnick have finally planted their flag on November 19, 2026, and he firmly stated there are no plans for further delays. Dropping exactly 1 week before Black Friday guarantees this is going to be an unprecedented cultural event. Pre-orders already topped 2 million copies in just the first 24 hours. What's wild is that this game is basically forcing a massive hardware upgrade cycle all by itself. It's estimated to be a huge 150 to 200 gigabyte download, taking us back to Vice City with dual protagonists Jason and Lucia, who is actually the series' first female lead. But here's the catch. To actually experience this at native 4K and 60 frames per second, you're going to need the $900 PlayStation 5 Pro. The standard PS5 will likely be capped at 30 frames per second. Sony is playing this incredibly smart, pre-selling special PS5 Pro bundles to gamers desperate for maximum fidelity. Okay, let's wrap things up with Part 5, the ripple effects, looking at market reactions and competitors. Obviously, a morning this historic forces the whole ecosystem to react. Google immediately fired back in the AI war by dropping Gemini 3.6 Flash. Their whole strategy here is ruthless efficiency. 3.6 Flash produces 17% fewer output tokens, which basically means it's learned how to be way more concise and accurate in its text generation. Because of that, the price of output processing drops by 16.7%. It is a direct economical counterpunch to OpenAI's new pricing models, perfectly positioning Gemini as your everyday workhorse. Meanwhile, over in the developer space, Amazon officially launched Q Developer. Unlike GitHub Copilot, which mostly just suggests code and waits for you to approve it, Q Developer is a true autonomous agent. It automatically reads and writes local files and runs background system shell commands directly from your development environment. Plus, it's deeply tied into AWS cloud computing. But there is a catch that's causing some real friction. Amazon announced that IDE plugin support for tools like VS Code will end in April 2027, which forces developers right into the AWS console. Finally, let's look at the financial side of things. Even though Bitcoin has been consolidating in the mid-60,000s, which is down from its massive high of 126,000 in late 2025, traditional finance remains aggressively hungry. In just the 3 days leading up to this Friday, Bitcoin ETFs absorbed a staggering $626 million in capital inflows, with BlackRock's IBIT fund soaking up the lion's share. That clearly indicates institutional investors see this consolidation as a massive buying opportunity. As we finish up this explainer, we've essentially seen how the definitions of artificial intelligence, industrial capacity, and digital entertainment can completely transform in a matter of hours. So I want to leave you with this final thought. When the world can fundamentally shift before you even finish your morning coffee, how do you adapt your own skills and mindset for tomorrow? Keep learning, keep questioning, and we'll see you in the next explainer.